In this video, Quarantining Like a Pro, Camp Humphreys style, we're going to talk about what's provided, the schedule, your day-to-day, room setup, rec time, the food, kitchen, Wi-Fi, exercise equipment, making requests, ordering food and groceries, what to pack, and planning ahead so that you can maximize your time while in quarantine. The quarantine barracks are for soldiers, airmen, seamen, Marines arriving to countries without their families. It's 14 days long, 15 days depending on how you count it. There are 2 COVID tests on day 1 and on day 12. If you are not on rec time or doing laundry, you are in your room all the time. You wear a mask whenever you open the door or step outside of it, including when you are running during rec time. Quarantine is 14 days total. You'll have a COVID test on day 1, that's when you arrive to the barracks. On day 5 or day 4, if you're lucky, that's your first chance to go outside. This is after your COVID tests come back as negative. On day 7 is laundry day. Day 14, you receive your COVID release memo, and on day 15 is your release. Now for the room setup. There are 4 personnel per room. Each side is a bedroom. So 2 bedrooms for 2 personnel each, with 1 closet, 1 desk, 1 dresser, and 2 nightstands. I recommend getting the side with the desk as soon as you enter the room. There's a shared common room for both of these bedrooms with a kitchen and a shared bathroom. The barracks tend to run hot in the winter and cold in the summer, so pack some short sleeves and shorts for the winter and the opposite for the summer. You can always crack a window and the door to get some airflow because the thermostat is non-responsive. As for food, food is delivered 3 times a day. Breakfast is a defac meal with juice. Sometimes it's cereal and a muffin. Lunch is a box lunch of either tuna, chicken, or PB&J, and dinner is another defac dinner. For rec time, you get 45 minutes plus or minus each day. You have a defined area where people walk or run in circles. You may have a pavilion where you can do pull-ups. If somebody's smart enough to bring a soccer ball or whatever, then of course you can play that. As for Wi-Fi, there is a router in every other room. Wi-Fi is free. Mine is handled streaming just fine. For the kitchen, there's a 4-burner electric stove and an oven, as well as a 3/4 size fridge and a sink. There's no metal utensils or cookware provided or able to be borrowed. As for exercise equipment, depending on the building you're assigned to, equipment may but probably isn't available for borrowing. As for the communications with your captors, this building, the one I'm in, has a Google Hangouts chat where you can request cleaning supplies or make other requests. Here's where it gets interesting. You can order food from on-post or off-post restaurants. You can request somebody to go shopping for you at the commissary or at the PX and have it delivered to your quarantine barracks. The best way to access these services first is to go through your sponsor. Other than your sponsor, the Humphreys Quarantine Support Facebook group is your best resource. It provides answers to general questions, and if you go to the photos, you'll find the menus for restaurants that deliver to the quarantine barracks. Search shoppers and you'll find this post. Here, it gives instructions for making grocery requests as a post or by email. A volunteer will then either accept your request within 72 hours, or you can delete the old request and submit a new one if the first one wasn't picked up. My roommate made a request and we had groceries the next day, and we've been eating well ever since. Additionally, if you've got friends around post, you can request anything from them and they can drop it off at the entrance to the building and your captors will deliver it to you. Now for what to pack. I recommend bringing a laundry pod or detergent, enough for 1 load of laundry, because that's what you'll have a chance to do, but they won't supply you with that while you're here. Bring a towel for getting out of the shower, workout clothes, book, hobby equipment, tablet, work computer, mouse, etc. Bring earphones or headphones, earplugs or sleep phones, and an eye mask is always advised for roommate situations. I personally love the fact that I brought a hot water kettle and tea or instant coffee. And the biggest recommendation I have is to bring your own workout equipment. Decide what your quarantine workout plan will be when you get here and bring whatever it is you need. Check out this video linked up above or down in the description, and you can see the Instar 3.0 option and then 1 possible quarantine fitness solution. Bring extra black face masks, water bottle, possibly a water bottle with a built-in Brita filter, other filter. Bring whatever vitamins and supplements you need for the whole time. Laundry bag, whatever shampoo or lotion you use, because it's not supplied. This isn't a hotel, it's just barracks. Bring shower shoes, or you can just wash the tub when you get here. And hot sauce is a good idea. Additional options, a blackout curtain is really nice. You could also bring a floor towel or mat for outside the shower. We used a spare sheet in our room. You could bring a pot, pan, cookie sheet, and spatula. We had a local friend loan us these when we got here. You could bring hangers for the closet because no hangers come in the room. Or potentially you might want to bring a coffee mug. Lastly, I recommend planning ahead. Before you arrive, get some quarantine goals and write them down. This is an awesome chance to knock out certifications, dive into personal finance, knock out some of the to-dos you've been meaning to do for a while. Quarantine is an awesome opportunity for that. Also, define your workout plan. I hope this has been super useful for you. Again, treat quarantine as an awesome opportunity to get things done, and you will crush it. Have a fantastic tour in Korea, and I'll see you down the road.